Hey guys, it's Chris from Smithy Finance. Welcome back. I've just finished my workout here on the field, and I thought I'd just take a moment to talk to you about MicroStrategy, now known as Srategy, their quarterly report which came out last week. And in it they laid out their ATM plan, their at the market selling, which is how they've been able to accumulate a tremendous amount of their Bitcoin. Almost all of it is through the selling of company shares, taking that money and buying Bitcoin. And right now the stock trades at about 1.7 times or 1.75 times its Bitcoin holdings. So it's trading at a premium to Bitcoin, and for that reason there's a nice arbitrage for them. They can sell stock, buy Bitcoin, and it works out well for everybody, except recently the spread, this 1.75, has been moving down. It was well over 2. In fact, it hit 3 back in last November, and now we're 1.75. And as I said in my last video where I sold half my MSTR stock, as I said in that video, it was kind of worrying that they might just keep selling it down to 1.5, 1.25, and it was pressure on the common stock. Anyway, they addressed that problem, and they said that now they will only sell stock if it's 2.5 times or higher. So the stock would have to, Bitcoin would have to stay where it is. Let's say it's at 113 right now, and the stock would have to rally, almost 50%, 40%, and only then would they start to sell stock. So that's a very good thing. That takes the pressure off the stock. However, there is the other side of it, and I think we've really got to be aware of this, and that is that they will not be buying much Bitcoin. They'll still be selling some through their preferreds, selling some shares, preferred shares through their preferred offerings, but it won't be very much relative to what they've been able to do through the common stock. So whereas maybe they were buying 10,000 Bitcoin a week or 5,000 Bitcoin a week for many weeks, which at $100,000 a coin is big money. Now that buyer is out of the market, and therefore Bitcoin itself is susceptible at this point. And I'm not really sure how that's all going to work out. We've already dropped, call it 4,000 or 5,000 from 118, let's say it was at the time of the meeting, the quarterly call. And now we're sitting at 113 or 113 and a half, something in there. My fear, or what I'm wondering, is will Bitcoin trend lower over the next month or two, maybe to 100,000, maybe to 95, I don't know, while the market regains its footing without the mega buying of Michael Saylor and Srategy Inc. always on the buy side of Bitcoin. Now, what I will say is if Bitcoin can hold here and start to rally without MicroStrategy's buying, then MSTR becomes a buy again. So I'm really watching to see what happens over the next couple of weeks, couple of days, maybe a month it takes. There are other Bitcoin treasury companies coming online all the time, but we got to remember Bitcoin's got a market cap of 2.2 trillion. So if somebody comes with a $1 billion buy, which sounds like a lot, or 100 million, it's really not that much given the size of the market cap. And the traders being traders will jump all over and short Bitcoin if they think it is susceptible with the absence of MicroStrategy. So this is a short-term thing. It's going to balance out for sure. Other companies are coming in. The market has been absorbing Bitcoin for many months, and it's gone into a lot of strong hands, but not entirely. I mean, even me, true Bitcoin believer, sold a bunch of MicroStrategy. I have gone into Bitcoin a little bit, but I'm still sitting on a lot of cash. Not exactly sure how I'm going to play this. Like I said, I want to see how the market reacts over the next week, 2 weeks, month, 2 months. Market's been strong, right? So the market could easily go sideways down for a little while, and everything stays bullish, but everything just kind of weakens off. With regard to everything else, it's been great. Make sure you take some profits on these high flying stocks. There's been a bunch of them have worked in our favor. So take some money off. If it comes down 10 or 15%, buy some back. You know, the usual, right? We scale out, we scale in, and that's how a smart trader is always taking advantage of the chop, right? I talked a lot about chop in those early videos. Capitalize on the chop. You don't have to just sit there and be thrown around or a victim to it. Now, if you're a long-term player, don't worry about the chop. You know, who cares? But if you are a short-termer, then or if you are watching the market and consider yourself a trader, take advantage of it. Okay, that's all I got for now. Here I am at the beautiful Thompson Park in Scarborough, Ontario. There was a fair here this past weekend, and they're just removing some heavy trucks and such. But this is a spectacularly beautiful place. All right, hope you're doing well. See you in the next one.